Folks, I'm gonna talk Star Trek and you can't stop me. The Galaxy class. Wasn't my favorite growing up, more of a Connie man myself. But just like exercise, a healthy diet, and a daily intake of vitamins, the D grew on me. It is a beautiful ship, but it's not without its flaws. It was meant to be a symbol of progress, but in fact, it also became an example of hubris. They couldn't just build a big ass ship and call it a day. They had to take it a step further. It's a flying Best Western hotel slash cruise ship, and you can't tell me otherwise. All the luxuries of a Marriott Convention Center with the added bonus of a matter antimatter reaction chamber that, if it exploded, would make the bombs they dropped on Nagasaki and Hiroshima look like firecrackers. The crew of the USS Yamato found that out the hard way. Also, these ships were so large, not only did they account for 1,000 officers and crewmen, but also their families, something that wouldn't fly in Kirk's day. Because we all know when you're trying to punch a Klingon in the face, your nagging bitch of a wife would want you to all hold hands and sing Kumbaya. It also helps to not have your family sitting on top of a matter-antimatter death bomb and not having their atoms spread from Sagittarius to Betelgeuse, something the crew of the Yamato knew all too well. On top of being a Hampton Inn and Suites with warp drive, the Galaxy class also had a feature called saucer separation. Essentially, the primary hull separates from the star drive and becomes a giant lifeboat, which would have been a cool idea if they didn't do it so goddamn often. It's supposed to be a last resort, but they treat it like a goddamn superpower. Someone should have told the crew of the Yamato this little trick. It probably would have saved them. So the saucer separates, and it's supposed to be a cool thing. Now it just looks stupid. Pathetic even. Look at that thing. It looks like a middle-aged Midwestern white woman who got a breast reduction and now regrets it. You see, people, it's okay to have a gimmick, just as long as you don't wear it out, because if you do, it ceases to become special. It's a bit like killing off a fan favorite character in an anime. You know that fucker's not dead. He's gonna come back and it's gonna be the most contrived bullshit ever. So if you're gonna saucer separate, make sure you do it for the right reasons. For maybe, I don't know, escaping giant death bomb. Otherwise, you, your friends, your family, your kids will all be dead. Just like the Yamato.